What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. We are back here at Copart for another win, man. We finally got it. You saw the thumbnail, you saw the title. We got the 1983 Mercedes-Benz 240D diesel. And the downside is they're closing and that tire is flat. I forgot my air compressor. The rest of the tires seem to be aired up. It does have a spare, unfortunately. There's no tool for the tire. My Hellcat may possibly have an air compressor in the trunk. We may be able to use that if it does. For now though, let's go ahead and pop the hood. I hate bringing the Hellcat over here. I really do, but I might have to because something tells me something tells me the cigarette lighter is probably does not work. Now, we've seen this before. I've won this for 2 weeks in a row, and they finally decided to let it go. I was kind of surprised. I bid a little more on it this week than I have been. I felt $1,100 was about as much as I wanted to pay for it. But this week, I had some competition. Somebody was bidding against me, and I finally got it up to, oh hell, I don't even remember. I think it was either $1,300 or $1,500, something like that. It ended up coming out to $2,000 and change out the door, which in my opinion is too much for this car. It's too much. But you guys wanted to see it, and here it is. Listen to her. Does that window work? It does, thank goodness. Ooh, we gotta get some, oh, that window don't work. That window work. We gotta get some windows down in here, that's all I know. Gotta get some windows down. Yeah, it is too dang hot. Woo! She runs like a top. I was really hoping that window might come back to life. Come on, girl. Come on. Yeah, we're gonna let this thing sit here for a little bit and run. I'm gonna see if I can find some air for that tire. Oh, no power steering. Oh boy. And then I guess we're gonna attempt to drive this against my better judgment. Well, just call me lucky today. She does have an air compressor in her. Yes, sir. And I think it even has a little bit of stop leak in there. I really kind of hate using it. I wonder if there's a way to use the air compressor but not the stop leak. Because honestly, I don't want to use that stop leak, man. We'll figure it out. I'm gonna walk over here, see if we can get some air in this tire. Well, against my better judgment, I had to bring the Hellcat out here. That tire will not take air. The spare tire will. It seems. Yeah, spare tire's taking air, but we have no tools to get that off. Give me a few minutes, let me see if I can figure this out. All right, so gentleman over there, tow truck, was real nice, and he let me borrow his impact so I could change this tire here. Woo! It is hot as hell out here. Woo! This tire did hold air, so it's a little bit of good news. Let's just hope this rim fits, right? We ain't quite there yet. There we go. You gotta love these Mercedes. It's not just Mercedes, but these like reverse lug nuts, the ones you gotta, instead of centering them up on the studs, well, the studs are in your hand. Honestly, kind of a sucky way of doing it. I'd rather have studs to line up your wheel with, but beggars can't be choosy, right? Woo! I am going to, she's still running like a champ though, man. Like no issues at all with running. We'll get these last couple lug nuts in here, button her up, and we'll be on the road. Hey, real quick though, they said YouTube money was easy. And just like that, it's a wrap. All right, here goes nothing, man. It's also worth mentioning the battery light is on. I know the battery is no good. Whew. Acceleration is non-existent. No power steering. Whew. Lord have mercy. Here we go. Wow. This thing's got like no power. I'm flooring it, man. Jeez Louise. We may need to stop and get some diesel. Whew. I can't believe we're trying to drive this damn thing. This is crazy. Yeah. We might make it home someday. Look here, guys, we're barely rolling, man. GoPro overheated and died. We're doing close to 40. Battery light's on. Other than that, she's doing all right. Let's put her out the window. Maybe get a little airflow going through the camera. Okay, help it out a little bit. We're now doing 45 miles an hour. Windows down. According to the gauges, we've got no fuel at all. We will stop. And we will get some diesel. I think some fresh diesel might do this thing a whole lot of good. We are in 4th gear. She's cruising, man. She's cruising. She's not happy about it, but it's not puffing smoke. Nothing crazy is going on. Oil pressure's good. Temperature's nice. Yeah. We might, never mind, I'm not gonna say it. I don't want to jinx it, but let's just see where this trip leads us. I gotta ask though, who said making YouTube videos was easy? I would love to know who said that, because obviously they've never done this before. It's still fun though. It is. It's fun picking up cars you don't know nothing about, especially ones like this that look like they've been sitting for years, and putting them back on the road again and seeing if it'll make it home. I'm having a blast, guys. It's kind of like a sauna in here, but I am having a lot of fun. All right, so you got the Hellcat over there. We got the Mercedes over here. First time putting fuel in it in many, many years. And it ran all the way here on bad fuel. To give you an idea how long it's been, take a look inside this gas filler. I mean, this is, look at this. Spider webs, crap all over the place, man. I don't think there's anything growing in there yet. Let's go ahead and put some fresh diesel in it, see if that makes it run any better. All right, she held $38.17, 13.1 gallons of diesel. I guess that means we can get back on the road. I already see the fuel gauge doesn't work. Temperature gauge works. It's down pretty low, but it works. Oil pressure gauge works. The clock works. Miles per hour work. The odometer doesn't work, and the fuel gauge does not work. Let's get this thing home and see if she runs any better now than she did before we put diesel in it. Well, we made it. I'm here to tell you. Now this thing doesn't have a whole bunch of power, but I mean, it drives. I don't know how much power this thing's supposed to have, but it's like, you gotta almost floor it, you know what I mean, to get going. So she's probably supposed to have a little more power than that. Looks like we got one headlight out over there, kind of like the Hell Air. Yeah, she definitely needs a set of tires. Hell, I don't know what a tune-up would be like on a diesel, because I don't know anything about diesels. I'm just here to tell you, it drives solid. The brakes work great. Power steering, well, there is none. Maybe it didn't come with any. Maybe it's out of fluid. I don't know. All I can tell you is she runs well. It drives down the road fine. It's not clunky or clanky. The turn signals are not working, but it looks like the headlights and the tail lights are working. And we got this is all happened the same day for me, guys, so forgive me. All in one day. Mercedes, RX-8. We got the Hellcat over here, of course, El Caballero, getting ready for paint. We got the Range Rover, supercharged over here. That thing's going to be getting out of here real soon. It's a lot, guys. We got a lot going on, but Comment below. Tell me what you think of the 83 240 diesel, man. She made it. She made it. The only window that doesn't work is this one. Otherwise, listen to her purr. Needs a battery. This is insane. This is insane. You know what's even more insane to me? I paid $1,100 for this, and this was like 15. This one came out to 15 something out the door. This one was 2,000 out the door. This one's a rotary. It runs great with cold AC, working windows. This is a 1983 diesel. Yeah, I don't even think it has air conditioning. It's a 4-speed manual transmission. That's it. I wonder if we shut it. Oh, you know what? You can't shut this off, can you? I wonder if the brights work. Hold on, let's see. There we go. The brights should be on now. Let's see if the brights work. Ah, the brights do work. It's got fog lights. I'm just now realizing this. I'm just now realizing this thing's got fog lights. Are you serious right now? Ah, it's got rear fog lights too, front and rear. Very nice. Front fog lights didn't come on. Okay, anyway, enough screwing around with that, guys. I'm gonna shut her down, and I'm gonna go cool off because I'm hot. Well, as you can see, it's starting to get dark on me. We're gonna see if this thing wants to fire up. I want to take it to a car wash real quick, even though I know the video quality is about to get crap on you guys. I apologize. God, it smells like good old Mercedes leather. Nope, nothing. Which means we gotta pop that hood, put a boost on it real quick. I just want to take it to car wash, spray it down a little bit, clean her up, man. She's pretty dirty. Well, she's lit up, guys. Had to turn the brights on, but honestly, those lights aren't that bright, so I don't think it's gonna hurt anything. Jessica's gonna follow me into Hellcat because we have no brake lights and the turn signals don't work. Parking lights and everything work, like I said earlier. Tail tag lights and everything work too. I wonder if this would... Yeah, that'd be a little bit better there. Unfortunately, maybe it's a fuse or something. I guess we'll see. She runs like a top though, man. And I'll have to go over the specs with you here in just a minute. Boy, you can't see nothing. Okay, let's get to the car wash. Well, to my surprise, the turn signals appear to be working. I wonder if my brake lights are working too. That's crazy because here just a minute ago, we didn't have anything working on this bad boy. We still have no power steering. We'll have to come back to that, but right now, let's just work on getting her cleaned up a little bit, man. You ready? Let's do this. I know the color is a little wonky here, but I want you to remember what it looked like. All right, I know she's not gonna come out very pretty because she's missing most of her paint, but yeah, there it is. I wonder what's over here. Is a Hellcat over here? Yep. Ooh, baby. All right, let's see if we can make this look like that. Well, take a look at that. We got a turn signal. She's coming back to life. You know what it is? She hasn't been driven in so long that it just taken a little while to get back into it. You know what I mean? Look at her. Now, she's no beauty queen. It's not going to win any beauty pageants. But at least we got all the mildew and dirt and sticks and crap off of it. Let's test the other turn signal. Just the fact that we now have turn signals is pretty cool. Yes, sir. We'll test the brakes here in just a second. And the sunroof doesn't leak. I hit it real hard. Real hard. The sunroof does not leak. Look at that. We've got gauges that are working. I think the only gauge now that's not functioning is the fuel gauge, and I have seen it come back to life. It kind of comes and goes. Yeah, you can't see the gauges. The temperature gauge is working, oil pressure is working, the clock is working. I guess we need to check those brake lights. Let me put you guys back there. Let's see if we got brake lights. All right, guys, you tell me. I'm gonna bet we probably still don't have brake lights. There's my brakes on, brakes off. Brakes on. I can't tell. Hey, if they're working, man, it's one less thing I got to deal with. So I'll check the footage and we'll find out if we got brake lights or not. I just filled up the power steering fluid. I'm sure it leaks, but... Oh, wow. That came back quick, didn't it? Oh, wow. Yes. All right, guys, we poured a little power steering fluid in her. And guess what happened? The power steering works. Wow. I'm about ready to shut her off. I'm curious to see if the key's gonna work. Nope. The key still doesn't work. I found a couple vacuum lines disconnected. Apparently that was not it. So until we get it figured out, and it will be a vacuum issue, believe it or not, the key on this is vacuum actuated. That's how it shuts the car off, is with vacuum. And I know the color is green. We're gonna end the video real quick, but hold that down. And she shuts off. And we're back, it's a new day. Look who came to join us today. Austin Carr. Is that your new hat? That's nope. Damn near Halo. That one. Yeah, we're about to do a tune-up. You know what a tune-up is on a Mercedes?
Taking the filter out of it?
Yeah, air filter and the fuel filters. Oh. And an oil change and an oil filter. Oh yeah, and a battery. That thing right there is massive. That's you can tell I did not cheap out on the battery.
No.
And thank you again for helping us out. Austin Carr down in the comments, or down the comments, yeah, down in the description box below. Link to Austin Carr's channel, man. Yeah, he helped us out with this battery. I got an air filter on the way. I got 2 new fuel filters on the way. The interesting thing about this is it doesn't turn off. You turn the key off and it doesn't turn off, but it starts every time. It starts every time. I got a set of tires that I've got on my watch list too. Let's see. Nope. she don't turn off, guys. That's all right. I was thinking, I don't know how much time Austin has, but that's how you shut it off.
That's one way to do it.
Or you can put it in 4th gear and kill it. But Austin, I was thinking about driving this down to the dealership around the corner where I bought the Hellcat from.
Trying to see if you can trade it in?
Yeah, I thought about just being like, what do you guys give me for this?
Hey, you never know.
Bottom dollar is $35.
Today's market, you might get that.
Bottom dollar is $3,500. Besides, I haven't got my title yet.
Oh, no.
For the Hellcat? Yeah, it's about time, so... I need to go down there and talk to them anyway. I never got my paperwork on the Hellcat either.
So they gave it to you for free.
Proving that it's a 1-of-1 Hellcat. Yeah, I never got that paperwork. And I seem to be hitting a roadblock now, so I need to go down there. I figure I could drive the Hellcat.
That'd be too fancy.
But I'd rather drive this. I also found a new grill for this. $120 for this grill.
I would say for its age, it's not that bad.
And a new hood release, the proper one.
Okay.
The right one that's supposed to go on here, so we don't have that problem anymore. Yeah, and I got to get it over to Mako, man. And like I said, I got new tires. I'm watching everything because I'm still trying to decide what I want to do with it. And you see those tires are... Yeah, and I don't have a spare. Wow. Yeah. I drove that home.
I should say you got pretty lucky on that one.
Whew. It'll make it to the dealership, right?
It's just around the corner.
Yeah. Wow. You know the date on these tires is 2002?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Those tires are dated 49 of 02.
Wow.
Yeah, if my math is correct, that's 19 years, right?
Yeah.
19-year-old tires.
Still holding air. That's a plus.
Wow. But, I mean, she will fire right up, though. She will every time, man. She just doesn't turn off. That's it. Gutless, has no power. I'm hoping maybe oil change and fuel filters might help her out a little bit. But damn, it runs good, don't it?
I mean, For a diesel,
Yeah.
it's running pretty smooth.
Yeah. I love the old girl, man. I do. You really got to push that too, man. I hate killing it that way.
Yeah, well, that's why they put that on there.
Yeah, apparently they knew.
Yeah.
Yeah, they knew from the beginning. Yeah, it's got problems. Not a big deal, though. Monkey Wrench Mike assured me that it's not a big deal. Easily fixed with a vacuum line or something like that, is what he said.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. Need to get a good detail on her. Other than that, guys, like now you can see her in the daytime. She cleaned up, you know, as good as you could hope for a car that's been sitting as long as this one has. And just looking at that paint and imagine this whole thing covered in that beautiful paint right there.
It would look amazing.
Fresh black tinted windows and that beautiful blue paint. A new set of white wall tires too.
Something you'd expect to see overseas, not
Yes.
in the United States.
I am getting white wall tires. Appropriate. And a new grill. Dude, this car is going to be beautiful when I'm done with it.
Well, yeah.
Well, it's about the end of the video, but not quite. I got a mounting kit for my helmet so I can do some moto vlogs. A lot of you asked about that, so we're going to try it out, see how it goes. I've been working on this a little bit more. Got a few more things to work. We have a working power antenna now, and I also fixed the sunroof. I know. Let's see if we turn the key on if the power antenna comes up. I think you got to push. Looky there. Oh, let's, hold on. Let's turn that on. That's the Alpine right there, man. That's the Alpine. The antenna goes further up. You just gotta hold the button. There it is. All right, let's fire it up. Let's move it outside. Then I'm going to tell you what the horsepower is on this thing. Starts right up, man. Look at that power steering. Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's get this thing out of the garage. I may need to stop buying cars for a minute. I got to get some of these cars done, man. I'm going to take this to Mako today, and I'm going to get a price on what it's going to cost to get it painted. And if they give me a reasonable price, I'm going to just drop it off, and I'm going to have them repaint it the exact same color as it is now. Then I'll go ahead and I'll order that new grill, which is a beautiful chrome, and that should just top this bad boy off. We got the RX-8 still over here. This one ought to be going down the road soon. I've been really debating on what to do with it. Keep it, play with it, send it to auction. I'm kind of inclined to just send it to auction, man. This one right here, I haven't even started this, and hell, it's had to been sitting here about a week. Tell me what you think of the new, actually, no, I'm not going to show you that. Never mind, that's a different video. We got the El Caballero over here. I got to take that down to Mako today as well. I've been postponing everything, but there she is, guys. 74 horsepower. Like, I don't know, 69 foot-pounds of torque. She's not a fast car. She's not a fast car. She's very slow. We're going to come back in another video, though. We're going to do tires. We're going to do the filters and everything. We're going to see if we can, and probably take it down to get an oil change, too. Let's see if we can pepper up a little bit. Passenger side front window doesn't work, but I got the windshield wipers working, sunroof, the antenna, lights and everything. It needs a good detail, too, but we'll wait till after paint for that. Tell me what you think of this car, man. By the way, 0 to 60 was rated at 22 seconds. I'm not even kidding. The 0 to 60 on this car is literally 22 seconds. I found some receipts in the glove box. Let's see if I can open this. In fact, I found a lot of receipts. I haven't had a chance to go through them all. But yeah, I got a stack of receipts in here. The original books and everything. One of the things was a new air conditioning hose and a new air compressor. So, you know, we may be able to shoot some Freon in this thing, and the AC may actually fire back up. I don't know. Comment below and tell me what you think of the old Mercedes 240D. This is one, well, I say this about every car. I don't want to sell it. I want to sell this. This is a fun little car, man. I like it. I'll take her for one last ride. It seems like it's getting a little bit better. It is, as time goes on. I think some new fuel filters are oops, let's not run off the road here, are gonna make a huge difference for this car. I really do. She's already running a ton better. Just removing that bad old air filter. Look, the gas gauge is starting to work, guys. Look at that. Now it decides to stop showing you. Watch. Let me hit the, oops, the horn works. There it goes. I don't know if you saw it or not, but the gas gauge is starting to show some signs of life. I love this thing. I can't help it. I love this thing. I'm gonna take it just for a little cruise, and we'll come back and close out this video. So I don't know, guys. I paid over $2,000 out the door for that car. Boy, the sun is killing me, man. Can we let me see if I can move out that light a little bit, man. Over $2,000 for that car. I paid $1,500 for the RX-8. Personally, I feel like the RX-8 is probably the much better deal. But there's something about that slow as molasses old 240D that I just kind of like it. It still sounds like a real diesel too. When you stand behind it, boy, it smells like a diesel. I don't know why. I love it more than the RX-8. I love the RX-8 because it revs to almost 10,000 RPMs. But I love the old diesel because it's just something you don't see anymore, man. It wasn't that popular of a car back then either, and they only ran it for a few years, like 78 or 79 to 84, I think. It wasn't a popular car, mainly because the 300 was considered the better car, and then you had the 300 TD, and that one was way better. Exceptional turbo lag, but still, you know, a good car in its own right. The 240D was, you know, it was just kind of a baby cheap Mercedes, but I love it. So if you want to see it painted and brought back to her former glory with some new tires and, you know, a new grille, we'll try to get her sorted, maybe get the AC going, the passenger window. It's not worth the money. It's not. But if you guys want to see the content, then I need you to hit the thumbs up button and let me know that you want to see the content. If you guys aren't interested in it, there's no point in me spending money on it. There's just not. So let me know if you want to see it. Hit the thumbs up button, drop a comment below, and tell me you want to see us bring that 240D back to life, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you for watching. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Auto Auction Rebuild. Subscribe to the channel if you're not currently subscribed. Don't forget to share the video with your friends. Until next time, stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.